everyone! Welcome to Universal English Guide, where learning English is simple, clear, and enjoyable. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Liam. Hello, everyone. We're really happy to have you here today.
So, Liam, how's your morning been so far?
Oh, it's been good. I woke up around 6:45 this morning, did a little stretch to wake up my body, and then brushed my teeth and washed my face. That always helps me feel ready for the day. How about you?
Pretty similar. I got up a bit earlier, around 6:30, and I actually started with a glass of water. I feel like hydrating first thing gives me a nice energy boost. Then I did a few stretches, brushed my teeth, and had some yogurt with fruit for breakfast.
Nice. I usually have toast and some fruit, sometimes with peanut butter. I like something light, not too heavy. It's funny how small things like breakfast can really change how your morning goes.
Exactly. I also like to check my emails and make a small to-do list before I start work. It helps me feel organized. Do you do that too?
Yes, but sometimes I forget. I notice that when I don't plan, the day feels a little chaotic. I end up jumping from one task to another.
Totally. That's why a morning routine really sets the tone for the whole day. Even just 5 minutes of stretching or drinking water can make a difference.
Speaking of stretching, I read somewhere that stretching in the morning helps your muscles wake up and also reduces stress, so it's like a two-in-one benefit.
That makes sense. And it's so simple. You don't need fancy equipment, just a little space to move your arms and legs.
Right. So after breakfast, I usually start my work or study sessions. I try to focus without distractions, but sometimes things come up. How do you handle interruptions in the afternoon?
I usually take short breaks to recharge. For example, after about 25 minutes of focused work, I take a 5-minute break, maybe make a cup of tea or just walk around a bit. It helps me stay focused when I come back.
Ah, the Pomodoro technique. I use that sometimes too. It really helps with staying energized. Otherwise, I start feeling sluggish, especially after lunch.
Yes, lunch is tricky. I try to eat something light, like a salad with some protein or a sandwich. If I eat something too heavy, I get sleepy and lose focus.
Exactly, and I notice it more on work from home days. After lunch, if I don't regroup, the afternoon just drags, so a little walk or a stretch helps.
Definitely. It's interesting how our bodies respond to these small routines. Even something as simple as drinking water, stretching, or having a light meal can impact energy levels.
And it's not just physical, mental energy is important too. That's why I like to take a short pause and review my to-do list. It helps me see what I've done and what's left.
Right, it gives a sense of accomplishment and control. By the way, have you noticed how some people feel guilty about taking breaks?
Oh, yes, I felt that. Sometimes I think I should keep working, but then I realize I'm more productive after a short break. It's really about balance.
Exactly. It's not being lazy, it's smart energy management.
Speaking of balance, let's talk about the evening routine. I think evenings are very important for resetting your body and mind.
I completely agree. I usually like to unwind by taking a walk or stretching lightly. Sometimes I make herbal tea and just sit quietly for a bit.
I do something similar, and dinner's usually simple for me. A grilled salmon or a stir fry, nothing too heavy. Eating light in the evening makes it easier to sleep.
Oh, that's true. I also try to avoid screens at least 30 minutes before bedtime. It really helps me fall asleep faster.
Yes, sometimes I get caught scrolling on my phone, and then I can't sleep. I've started keeping a book nearby instead, and it makes a big difference.
Same here. It's like treating the evening as a reset button for your body and mind. You finish the day calmly, and then you wake up refreshed.
Exactly, and it's amazing how small, consistent habits make a big difference over time.
So, Liam, can I pause here for a small explanation? Sometimes when learners talk about routines, they use words like, I wake up, I brush my teeth, or I eat breakfast. It's common to say these actions in order because we're talking about repeated actions.
Yes, for example, I wake up at 6:30, then I stretch, then I brush my teeth. It's normal to connect them with words like then or after that.
Exactly. And if you say, I usually eat breakfast before I check my email, it shows the order of events. This helps your listener understand your day step by step.
It's also normal to use adverbs like usually, sometimes, or always when talking about routines. For example, I usually take a walk in the evening, or I always drink water first thing in the morning.
Yes, and don't worry if you make small mistakes with the order of words. For example, sometimes beginners say, I breakfast eat, instead of I eat breakfast. It's just about remembering the normal order: subject plus verb plus object.
Exactly. It's easy to fix with a little practice.
Now, back to our evening routine. After dinner, I usually brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for bed. Sometimes I do a short stretch or read for a few minutes.
Yes, and I like to reflect on my day, think about what I did well and what I can do better tomorrow. It's kind of a personal mini review.
That's a great habit. Even writing a small note or just thinking quietly helps you feel organized and ready for tomorrow.
And it's interesting how a daily routine affects productivity. If your day is balanced with work, meals, short breaks, and self-care, everything feels smoother.
Absolutely. Routines are like a roadmap for the day. You know what to expect, and it reduces stress.
I've noticed that too. When I skip my routine, even small things feel harder, like waking up late, skipping breakfast, or not planning my tasks. Suddenly, everything feels chaotic.
Yes, and it's not about being rigid. It's about creating habits that support your energy and focus. Even small actions like making tea or stretching for 5 minutes matter.
And it's not just for work. Routines improve overall well-being. A morning routine energizes you, afternoon breaks recharge you, and evening routine resets you.
Exactly. And let's go a little deeper. For the morning, some people like to add journaling or quick meditation. Even writing 3 things you're grateful for can set a positive tone.
Oh yes, I've tried that. Even 1 minute of deep breathing or writing a quick note can calm your mind before a busy day.
And in the afternoon, short walks or quick stretches are powerful. They help break long sitting periods, improve blood flow, and reduce fatigue.
Yes, and eating a light lunch helps too. Heavy meals can make you sleepy. A small salad, a sandwich, or fruit keeps your mind alert.
And in the evening, it's all about winding down. Herbal tea, reading, gentle stretches, or even just sitting quietly without screens. It all helps signal your body that it's time to sleep.
Exactly. And bedtime consistency is important too. Going to bed around the same time every night improves sleep quality.
I also love ending the day with reflection. Even thinking, today I did my best, helps you feel accomplished, even if it wasn't perfect.
That's so true. Routines help you manage energy, reduce stress, and increase productivity in small, simple ways.
And the best part is they're flexible. You can adjust the timing or order based on your lifestyle. The key is consistency and awareness.
Yes, even 5 minutes of stretching in the morning, a short afternoon walk, or a calm evening routine has a huge impact.
And as learners of English, talking about routines is very useful. You can practice vocabulary like wake up, stretch, hydrate, recharge, unwind, and reset button.
Exactly, Sophie. You can also practice phrases like I usually, I sometimes, and I always, which help describe habits clearly.
And don't forget to use linking words like then, after that, and before to describe the order of your day. It makes your English sound smooth and natural.
So true. And even if you make small mistakes at first, just keep practicing. Talking about your daily routine is something you can do every day, which is great for building confidence.
Absolutely. So, to summarize today's lesson, a morning routine energizes you, an afternoon routine keeps you productive, and an evening routine helps you unwind and prepare for tomorrow. Small habits, done consistently, create big benefits.
Yes, and remember, it's not about perfection. It's about small, consistent steps. Drink water, stretch, plan your day, take breaks, eat well, and wind down at night.
Exactly. And if you want, you can even practice speaking by describing your own routine. Try saying, I wake up at, I usually, I sometimes, I always, and so on.
That's a great idea. It helps you use vocabulary naturally and describe real life.
Well, that's all for today. We hope this conversation about daily routines helps you feel more confident speaking English.
Yes, and remember, practice every day, even for a few minutes. It really adds up.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video, subscribe to Universal English Guide, and leave a comment telling us about your daily routine in English.
And share this video with your friends who are learning English too. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning and keep consistent with your daily routines.
Bye, take care, and have a productive and relaxing day.